All right, Mo, what is to catch a cheater?
That is when you have suspicions that someone you are dealing with or talking to may be stepping out on you, so you come to us for a little bit of help to get some answers.
All right, in this case, it's her sister that wants answers because she's marrying a guy here in a couple of weeks that the sister doesn't like at all.
No.
I mean, hates this guy.
I hate these third-party interactions.
Me too.
And she wants our help to try to prove to her sister that this dude is a huge a-hole, right? So her email reads, Bert Show, hit me!
No.
Or at least attempt to, she says.
Okay.
My sister is supposed to get married in 2 weeks. Being fully transparent, I'm not a huge fan of her fiancé.
You think? Because
Yeah.
maybe you sent this email?
Yeah. She continues on. She'll answer that. By not a huge fan, I mean, ... I hate him.
Okay.
Oh, it's clear now.
Yeah. We didn't have to read between the lines.
I find him to be incredibly narcissistic and sexist. I don't think he treats her well at all, and I find him to be quite rude and selfish to everyone in his life. That said, she doesn't want to see it. We've had plenty of discussions about it, and they have all caused fights between us. So she doesn't want to listen to me. When I found out they got engaged a few months ago, I was upset. I've known I needed to stop this, but I had no idea how. I figured I had some time, as most people take about a year to plan their wedding. Unfortunately, she decided to have a very small wedding and one that could happen just a few months later. So now here we are, and their wedding is in about 2 weeks. So she's trying to do this with 2 weeks left before the wedding. I need to try one last time to prove what an a-hole this guy is. I would not be the least bit surprised if he has, or would cheat on her. So if he is capable of that, I'd rather try to prove it now than in a year. I know you often catch guys with your War of the Roses or that other segment that you do online. I'm not sure which would work best in this situation, she says. Can you try one or both of them on them? Try anything.
Wow.
Anything that you guys do. And hope it leads to some type of proof to keep my sister from marrying this creep. And that's from Lee. I mean, you're 2 weeks out, man.
This is
Dangerous.
It's
Horrible
not
idea.
dangerous. It's like the worst idea ever. Your sister's a grown-ass woman. She's going to marry who she wants to marry. And even if you do find anything and you present her with the information, she's not going to accept it.
She's going to turn this thing around on Lee. If we find out that this dude is indeed cheating, she's just going to turn it around on her sister.
This is not the time. I could almost somewhat understand it if it was a new relationship and you felt this way and you wanted to get in there before it was too late. 2 weeks before her getting married, I completely don't see how this goes well for you either way.
Yeah. I mean, we'll warn you there. I mean, we'll do this and then tomorrow give you the results. But if he is a cheater, I mean, you're really going to have to make some tough decisions right there.
Have we ever done a twofer before?
What do you mean?
Did both of them?
Where we do War of the Roses on him, and like we send him the email to see if he sends roses to somebody, if there is like another person he's cheating on, and also did like Snapchat sting or
A double proof.
double whammy,
It would help her case if he failed at both.
would.
right?
Right. There's no
I don't think
denying
we've
it.
ever done that,
We
have we?
never have. You want to go in?
Let's do both.
Okay.
Wow,
Bonus
2 for 1.
cheater.
that was a 180.
I know, right?
It's a horrible idea. Let's go all the way.
I literally went from trashing her like, I can't believe you're meddling in your sister's love life. She's a grown-ass woman. She can make her own decisions. What are you doing? Let's trap him with both.
Yeah. You guys, I don't feel good about this, but if we're going to do it, let's double down.
100% what just happened. Wow, I gave myself whiplash.
What do you do if he splits?
Yeah, then she's got decisions to make,
Right.
right?
He could be a great guy in one,
Yeah.
cheater in the other.
100%. All right, we'll try both tonight.
Okay.
The Bert Show.
Cares too much about her sister to just sit back and watch her sister make what she thinks is going to be the biggest mistake of her life. She's getting married in 2 weeks. Her sister is getting married in 2 weeks. And Lee here hates her sister's fiance and is convinced that he's a big fat cheater and wanted some proof last night to try to catch him cheating. So she'd go to sis and go, you can't marry this guy.
I was adamantly against this. And then 2.2 seconds later, I said, let's not do one, but both.
Yeah. You turned yourself around on it quick.
Yeah, I did.
So we've got some results here. Hey, Lee.
Hi, how's it going?
It's okay. How are you?
I'm okay.
All right, give us the details here on this dude. I'm guessing this is a younger sister for some reason?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, so tell us why you dislike this guy, and every instinct you have says he's a terrible person.
Yeah. Listen, I think that's even an understatement. I think I'm a pretty good judge of character and give people the benefit of the doubt. But he's just the worst person I've ever met. He's narcissistic, condescending. The way he treats my sister and just talks to her in passing around family is just incredibly disrespectful. And I don't know why she can't see it. She's just really blind by it. And the fact that they're getting married so quickly just makes me want to scream. I don't know. I just can't believe it's all happening so fast. So I'm just desperate to make her see that as well.
All right. So is she blind by it, or are your standards just different than her standards?
No, this is different. I'm aware that sisters are, or siblings. Look, they expect a lot out of a sibling's partner, right?
Mm-hmm.
And especially because she's my little sister, protective. Get that. Totally get that. We've been there before with guys. This is different. The crux of who he is like evil. He's horrible. And I just don't say that lightly. I don't say that about a lot of people. He's just not good. He's not a good person.
Is this your sole opinion here, or are your parents a little weary of this dude only? Also,
they're totally weary, but they're not going to say anything because they don't want to upset her. They want her to be happy, which I totally respect. But the fact that this is happening so fast and I don't know him as well as they should to bring someone into the family. It's just all infuriating.
In regards to what you just said and knowing that the wedding is so close, is there something to, like, I understand where you're coming from, but also just simply being happy that your sister is happy?
Big
wish
sigh.
I could let it go. I want her to be happy. I love her more than anything in the world, but I can't sit back knowing that, she's a gem of a person and she deserves someone, just a good person. We all do.
Okay,
I just can't sit back.
One last question for you before Kristen gives you the results that you were looking for last night.
Okay.
Will it even matter to you? So let's say we did this last night, right? We tried to catch this guy cheating. Let's say and I have not seen the results, I swear. And let's say he is not cheating. Are you still going to feel any differently? And then are you just going to let this all go for the next 2 weeks before she gets married?
I am looking, you're right. I'm looking for proof and I'm really praying that I get it. But at the same time, if it doesn't happen today, I still need to have another sit down with her. I just can't. It would eat me alive if I just let this happen.
I'm assuming you're in the wedding also.
Sure, yes.
Yeah, okay. Kristen, you want to take it from here?
Yes. So you wanted us to throw everything at him to see if it would stick. And so we had planned on doing War of the Roses and Snapchat Sting is what we decided to do. So the first thing we did was War of the Roses, and we do what we always do, send a fake promotional email to the address, Lee, you provided. He was offered a free bouquet of flowers, was able to choose from several options with pictures. Number 1, my best bud. True expression of friendship is seen in this beautiful pink rose plant, freshly budding and ready to bloom. Plant outdoors, and like your friendship, it will flourish with care. Number 2, cotton candy, fun assortment of light pink roses, hydrangeas, carnations that remind you of that sugary treat. Number 3, I appreciate the creativity. Alleluia. Aloe vera plants can soothe the skin, the air, and your soul. Let this easy to care for succulent care for you. And then the tried and true, we had the kabloom, an explosion of roses for the woman who makes your heart burst. This bouquet of 24 red roses will be the one she won't forget. Did the promo code thing for percentage off a future order. We sent the email, the first promotional email at 9:48. I'm talking not even 20 minutes later, he ordered flowers at 10:10 a.m. And
oh my God.
He did go with Kabloom, the 24 red roses for the one that will be the one she won't forget. And he is not sending them to his fiancé, your sister.
Oh my God. Oh my God. How long was it? 20 minutes?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Lee?
Yeah?
He's sending them to you. He set the delivery for this morning to a home address, and the card is addressed to Lee, which is you.
What? I don't understand.
The note on the card says, sending you roses because thorns seem appropriate for such an effing prick.
My God.
I'll make sure your sister is listening to hear what a meddling bitch you are. I am not, never have, nor ever will cheat on your sister, so you can mind your own effing business.
Oh.
So that means that they're listening right now? Is that what he's saying? I'll make sure your sister is listening to hear what a meddling...
Uh-huh.
So that means your sister and he are listening right now.
Yes.
So he must be a listener of the show?
Oh, my God.
That got worse.
Yep.
Okay, but honestly, they're listening. Fine. The fact that he's so defensive in that way and horribly mean, isn't that just further proof that he's horrible and he's hiding something?
While the verbiage is harsh, you are trying to break up his future, his marriage.
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks before the wedding.
He's pissed.
He's
pissed.
upset.
She's known him for months, guys. A few months. She does not know this person. Oh my God.
She's also a grown adult.
Yeah.
And she can make her own decisions. And maybe you just, I don't know if he's a good guy, bad guy. And what I'm reading here is not necessarily a note from a guy that's a total jerk, but a guy that's really, really pissed. I just don't know him at all. So,
think either way, you just got to let this one play out.
Yep.
Well, I
or
think
get off with us and get on with your sister.
You need to call your sister immediately.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right. Remember when I asked you a couple minutes ago if you were in the wedding?
Right.
Answer might be different now.
We'll see.
All right. Give her a call. All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
That wasn't a good way to get out again.
I don't think she appreciated your joke.
Nope. No.
Why don't you guys just take over when they end badly like that? You know I can't get out. At this point, it's your duty.
No, it's
It
not.
is your responsibility
No, it's not. It's
to
called,
get out.
It's called The Bert Show.
Yeah, that's you.
And Bert needs help.
The Bert Show.
Hey, do you like what you just watched? Because you can get more Bert Show for free. We drop new podcast every weekday, and you can find us anywhere. Spotify, Apple, any place you get podcasts.